I've didn't that story just kind of had a ring to it, didn't it? It wasn't phony at all, Let's see if I can do another one. I'm quite the operator here, so I'm done now. So where'd you go? So this was Greg Martin's idea. Now, Greg, obviously, is in Illinois, you said?
Yeah, he's in Bloomington, Illinois right now. He came up with this story idea about, he got with us about a year ago. About a year ago.
Wow.
And he said, I got this story idea. Me and Randy read it and said, hey, this would make a good little, I've always been into paranormal anyways. But it's going to be a nice little paranormal film that we can have a little bit fun making.
It was kind of fun. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hi, Scott. How are you?
Yeah. And you can see, we got a good group here.
So this is your whole cast. So
probably not all of them, but we got a lot of them here.
Most of your cast.
Yeah.
It was really a terrific story. So how long did you shot it here?
We shot it here. Like I said, me and Randy got with Greg, and we were going over going through the scripts and doing all that. And it probably took us good 9 months, 10 months of our lives. Total.
But it wasn't 24 hours a day.
No.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Post.
I really loved The Ghost. And that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. You did that? Yeah.
Scott did all the special effects.
Yeah.
And
That was, yeah.
Amy Lynn did a great job. You want to say a few words? Come here. Get up here. We'll get these main guys there.
Hello, and Cornelia.
Yeah.
And Jake.
Jacob,
My
where's
husband,
Jacob?
John, who
Yes, let's
saved
get the main
us.
actors.
Yeah. So you guys
husband.
related? Are you related?
No.
We're related. This is my daughter.
Yeah, you are, obviously. Yeah. Right. I was just curious.
Yeah.
And there was Randy. He did a lot
Yes.
for the film, too.
Yeah.
He's out there shooting.
And we shot it in like 2 days.
2 days and 1 day of pickups.
Yeah, because I kept telling Randy, there's no way we're going to shoot it, but they had 3 cameras going. So it
Yeah.
was really neat.
So you do I haven't lived here in a long time. You act normally? Is this your?
I do. You may have seen me in training videos in the area.
Oh yeah, I do a lot of training videos. Yeah.
Yeah, Richland Players and the Rude Mechanical Shakespeare Company in town, and I'm in a 72-hour film challenge film too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
good.
Hopefully.
By the way, that is my favorite part of this film festival.
Yeah.
Is the 72-hour thing. It's just I look. It's the only reason I come here is
Yeah.
just for that.
You want
And other things too.
Yeah.
We'll have Jacob say a few words.
Yeah.
Wow, your competition. I didn't know that for the 72-hour film challenge. I thought we were family. Man. I came out of acting retirement to act in this, and I had some help from Bryce, friend in the back, get me sharpened up, get my acting skills going. So I tried. But where is our producer at? Okay. This man is an amazing producer, man. I mean, he just follows through on everything to a T in the months that goes into perhaps beforehand, following through afterwards, after production, after principal photography wraps, and then keeping us all informed, working with our schedules. I mean, he is really, all of us did a fine job on this, but I just really commend this man for his production. He is an amazing producer. Because I've worked in Hollywood. I worked in Hollywood for a lot of years. I got a few credits on the IMDb, and I've been on a lot of sets, and I've worked at various levels of production. And we all did a great job, but Randy, man, I just got to give you another hand for that.
Most people don't understand how much work it is to produce a movie. I mean, it takes an enormous amount of work to produce a movie. You have to be the most organized person, like he was just saying, to do that. So how did you get organized? You're a musician. Come on.
Yeah, right. Well, I follow the notes.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty anal about the details, much like much of TRIFI as well. And so it just, I can't sleep at night if I haven't figured out how things are going to work, how they're going to come together. All of these wonderful people here shared their time, and that all had to be factored into shooting schedules, and we had to feed them, and I mean, it's just a bazillion details.
The logistics of that many people,
yeah,
getting them in the places you need them is.
Well, this is not even all of them.
Yeah.
No, there were probably another 50% somewhere.
And you filmed a whole behind the scenes, too.
Yes, actually, what you don't see on here that's on the DVD is the making of Strowger's Revenge. And it's actually, I think, more fun than the movie.
Maybe you can show that next year.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's, as what's your name? Nat said, as Nat said, this started out as a short story by Greg Martin, and he came to us with the story, and I adapted it for the screen. But, as Nat knows, I hate horror. So when I write horror stuff, much like I did the screenwriter, there's always some little humorous parts in there that allow me to breathe
Yeah.
when I do it. Otherwise, it becomes too intense, and then I can't sleep at night, of course. So it's just, it's phenomenal. Anyway, great job.
Yeah, and the fact that it was done here, that's what's cool with local people. How was the pay, you guys? Was that good? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're going to double it next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like, and what's so nice about doing film in the Tri-Cities is we can go to local businesses and say, hey, we want to shoot a film and we'd love to use your location. And more than anything else, we've shot how many films now, Randy? About 5 films. We go to locations. We always get to shoot wherever we want to shoot. And we'd like to thank they're here today. Hunt and Gather, the business right down the street, where they're here. I know I saw them, Kate. Paul, there they are. We thank you very much for letting us use your business and
Check that business out. They have some really cool stuff.
nice stuff. Get over there and see them. But one of
So
the things.
where'd you find the phones?
Oh,
I mean,
that was a 3D printed phone, and actually Ben's
Honest to
probably in the
goodness?
other room, isn't he? Ben's in the other room. He made that phone by because we were going to rent one. You know those Strowger phones are what, $10,000? To rent. Those things are rare. And we said, how are we going to shoot this? That's the star of one of the stars of the film is his phone. And we had another local guy, Ben Oliver. He's next door. He's running the films in next door. He had a 3D printer. And he printed that up with Don Bolton. I don't think Don's here either, is he? He did all the, painted it, and, did all the sandpaper and all this stuff to have those phones. He made 3 of them, one really nice and a couple of them broke. They're broken up.
I guess
and,
if you can make 3D guns, you can make 3D
you get 3D phones.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if you know about 3D guns, that's another story.
and kind of another thing I like to bring out, see, I'm talking about film community, and that was one of the reasons I like TRIFI a lot. Plus, I like making local short films because I get to work with all these wonderful people here. These are very talented people, and I had a great time with them.
Anybody have any questions? Do you have to rent the house?
No, we had a friend that we used a friend's house, or
So,
Randy's friend's house.
and also, you're taking up that house for extended periods of time, so I can't, come in and, oh, Mom, I want some. Oh.
They don't
Yeah.
talk to us anymore.
Yeah. But, it was a great experience, and like I said, we like making film here, and we'd like to build a film community in this area. And this
So-
is one of the ways.
So here you have most of your crew, but not all. This is how many people it takes to make a short movie. And like I'll see a big production like, let's say, a superhero movie. No, I'm just kidding. It takes a city to make one of those. I mean, it takes a lot of people to make a movie, and to do it well is also very good. And this was fun. That was a lot of fun. So you guys laugh a lot while you're doing this. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, we
little
had a good
bit?
time.
Yeah.
Did everybody have a good time? Yeah, that's the right answer, because they know we're in pre-production of a new film, which we're going to start pre-production next month.
How long did it take you to do this overall?
This took about 10 months, right? And we figured, and a lot of it's post, because we had, all the editing, the color correction, the sound, all that Foley sound and music, Greg Martin wrote it. And I know with Foley, you can hear it, but you're not supposed to, but he did such a great job with the sound,
Yeah.
sound design and the Foley work, that it went real. Adele did a great job editing the film. She did a fabulous. Lauren did a great job keeping notes and things like that for us.
How long did it take you to edit it?
Oh gosh, it was kind of a group process, but it took us about 6-7 months, I think.
Took us
Takes
a while.
long. And the film is, what, 10 minutes
No,
maybe?
17.
17 minutes,
17
wow.
minutes. And like I said, I'm looking forward to working with them again, and hopefully everybody will be on for our next project coming up.
Good job.
Okay, thank you.